Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today was the Modern Warfare 3 reveal on Modern Warfare 2 with a Shadow Siege event on Al Mazrah, and it was pretty cool. You just end up destroying the Zaya Observatory area, and then you have to get like some chemicals and exfil with them, and that's basically it. It wasn't too crazy, but it was still pretty cool. I'll show some gameplay in the background if you guys are interested in what it actually does and like what you do, but overall I thought it was pretty cool, a pretty cool event. But they didn't show any zombies. It was just mostly like the campaign trailer at the end once you complete it, which was still pretty cool. The graphics looks really awesome, and it has the same Modern Warfare characters that you would expect, so that was cool. It's basically a direct continuation of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, and once again it will be released a week before the game does, kind of like they did with Modern Warfare 2, so you have plenty of time to go ahead and play it and beat it on veteran before the actual game comes out, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. But I think all you guys are here for my opinions when it comes to actual zombies in Modern Warfare 3, because that is going to be added into this game along with the 16 launch maps from Modern Warfare 2, the original from 2009. And honestly, just that makes me really excited for this game, because Modern Warfare 2 is by far my favorite multiplayer of all time when it comes to Call of Duty. I like it even more than Black Ops 1 and 2, which are both amazing multiplayers as well. But we're getting all 16 of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. Scrapyard is my favorite map of all time, so that's coming back, which is really cool. And basically they built all these maps from the ground up. I know there's different segments like currently in the Warzone map of maps, and they're just completely redoing it. So that's really exciting. It's all going to be 6v6 maps, which is really cool, and they have a bunch of other stuff. But now it is time to talk about zombies. So they released one picture for zombies, as you can see on screen. As you guys know, it has been like leaked and rumored that it's Outbreak 2.0, and once again it is being headed by Kevin Drew, who is the guy that basically was in charge of Outbreak. So that's kind of good news. It means Treyarch's actually working on it hands on this time. Kevin Drew did not work on Vanguard Zombies at all, so I think we're in good hands for this, which is really exciting. Now, what this basically means, guys, is it's going to have the exact same things from Outbreak originally had. Like, we're going to have perks, we're going to have Pack-a-Punch, we're going to have a build table most likely. There's going to be different weapon rarities and things like that. So it does seem pretty cool. But how this is going to work is there's going to be 24 players spawning into each specific game, and you go in as a squad of 4, and then basically you spawn in a random place of the map, and the further you get towards the middle, there's going to be gas that starts spawning behind you, and basically you have to exfil. Now, if you guys don't know how DMZ works, they're basically adding DMZ and zombies together with the new mode in Modern Warfare 3. At least from what I've seen, this seems to be a pretty good thing. If you guys don't know, I've been playing DMZ a lot since the release. Right now, I have currently completed every single upgraded mission, and I've been enjoying DMZ a lot. It's really, really fun, and I feel like not a lot of people gave it a chance. But basically how this is going to work for zombies, as far as DMZ goes, like in DMZ, basically there's different factions, and each faction has 7 missions. There's 6 regular missions, and once you complete 5 out of the 6 missions, there's a story mission. And then you go ahead and complete the story mission, then you unlock the next tier, and there's 5 different tiers for each of the different factions, and there's 4 different factions right now. There have been 5, one of them got removed and things like that. So basically you're just going to be completing a bunch of missions and then getting to the story mission, and you go ahead and complete the story mission. Now, I would assume, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but it's going to be the exact same thing when it comes to zombies. So maybe one of the missions is kill every boss on this map, and it's going to be taking place on the Warzone map. So it's the biggest Call of Duty quote-unquote zombies map ever, but it's basically on the Warzone map. So essentially you could get a mission that is like get 25 headshots from 30 meters away on zombies with a sniper rifle, and that'll be one of the missions. And when you complete that mission, then you get XP towards that specific faction, and then you can go and pick another mission and replace that one. And once you complete 5 out of those 7 missions, you unlock the story mission, which has been said for Modern Warfare 3, you're going to go on a different map. And this is probably going to be some sort, or not a different map, but like a different section by yourself in a group of 4. So it's probably going to be a smaller Easter egg that you complete once you get those missions done. And essentially, they're going to have cutscenes and all that sort of thing. It's telling a new Treyarch story. And basically, that is how it's going to work. So as far as like it being incorporated with DMZ, obviously this is definitely something interesting for me, being a huge Zombies fan and DMZ fan. I think this is really good for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way. But if you guys have never played DMZ, I would recommend giving it a shot. And maybe this zombies mode might actually be really fun while we're waiting for Treyarch to release with a full round-based zombies experience, which is going to be coming out. But this seems like it's the new thing replacing DMZ. So it's DMZ with zombies. It's players versus environment. So you're not going to be fighting other players. You can team up with other people. Say you want to go kill like Brutus or something in a prison. You can go ahead and do that with like everyone on the map if you really wanted to, which I think is really cool. And it's going to be completely zombies based. So I would assume there's going to be a bunch of different zombie bosses. There's probably going to be massive bosses as well. Which is really, really exciting. I think this is actually really cool. Like, straight up, I've been talking about this for a long time. Ever since like DMZ was announced, I've been thinking about how that could incorporate with zombies. And to see it actually seem to be what they're doing with this, it actually sounds really exciting. So they could have like a Panzer on the map somewhere, they could have Brutus on the map somewhere, they could have the Legion boss somewhere on the map. Like, they have so many different things, and apparently the further into the middle of the map you get, the more difficult it becomes. And apparently it's really, really difficult. Now obviously they've been saying that since like World at War being really difficult, and it is fairly hard. So we'll have to wait and see how hard it actually is. It doesn't seem like rounds are going to be returning though. It just seems like the gas is going to surround you and you have to exfil in time in order to survive. Now, one thing that's really cool about DMZ is if you kill players or loot a weapon, you can actually bring it into the next game, and that's probably how it's going to be with this as well. So for example, say you find a ray gun and you like triple pack a punch it or something, if they have the upgrade like triple time again, basically you can bring that ray gun into the next game and just start with it. So that's really cool. If you end up dying, then you'll lose it, kind of how DMZ is right now. So everything that you exfil with, you keep. Now in DMZ recently, I think at the start of season 4, or yeah, it was 4, they added a bunch of different upgrades that you could do where you had to complete certain things like drop weapons in a dumpster or different other things, kill bosses, things like that. And basically it allows you to upgrade different things that you have in the game, so you can have like more weapons in your stash. So eventually you could stash like 50 ray guns and just have them. They might have keys in this which will open up a small area that has a lot of really good loot, for example. And there could be like a zombies boss in those rooms, which would be really cool to see. So honestly, I'm really excited about this. There's just so much stuff I'm looking forward to. And of course, the person decides to do landscaping right when I record a video as soon as I get home. It's crazy. I can't believe it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video here because he's making a ton of noise. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to talk about this at all, comment down below and I'll reply to you guys. If you have questions about DMZ, I'll respond. Honestly, I'm just really looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be really fun, and I think it actually looks pretty good while we wait for the next Treyarch game coming out next year in 2024. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. My name is GregFPS, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.